Hey everyone, Pop Daddy here, and I am giving you my review of Thor: Love and Thunder, the latest from Marvel Studios. And I'm back after a 2-week hiatus to review this film. This one's been one that we've been waiting for a bit. So this is Thor's first appearance on the big screen after a 3-year absence. He was last seen in Endgame, and I just got out of the theater and had a little time to reflect on it and try and think about it more and try and figure out how I felt about it. So I'm here to give you a quick review. First things first, though, as you remember last time I said that there would be a winner of a $10 gift card, and the winner of that contest is Ryan from Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Ryan, I'll be in contact soon, or you know who you are, so you know how to contact me. And maybe I'll have another something special tonight. So it's been 3 years since the events of Endgame. Well, not in our time. This takes place an undetermined amount of time. Thor's still with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and it turns out someone is killing gods, and Thor has to get to the bottom of it. So he splits the separate ways with them, and he has to go save the day in his usual Thor fashion. I won't go any further, but it becomes a little bit dramatic. So, initial thoughts, it was a good time. It's a very good time. It's a fun movie. It's funny. It's dramatic. It's great. I wouldn't say I love the film. I would say I like the film. When it comes to Marvel Phase 4 stuff, I think Multiverse of Madness still has everything else beat. But this one also has a lot of heart to it, where Multiverse of Madness just was more tactical and more comic. I don't know why I said tactical, but it was dramatic and action-packed. This one's got a lot of action too, a lot of good action. If I had to describe it, it would be very mid-90s cheese, and in a good way. But there's not a lot of breathing room. This one clocks in at just either 2 hours or under 2 hours. So there's not a lot of breathing room for this one. So there's a lot of action, a lot of pick up and go. So just be warned going into it. So yeah, it's a fun time. I don't know if you should take the kids. There's some questionable dialogue in there, so you may want to give this a watch first before you bring the kids. A couple negatives to this movie. One, there is too much comedy, where when the comedy works, it works great, but when it doesn't, it feels very, very forced. And that took away a lot of points for me, because a lot of times I've been I was ugh. Now, this movie is not the worst movie. It's not even the worst Thor movie. That would go to The Dark World, which in my opinion is the worst of the MCU movies. The first one was okay also. A lot of people are oh, they turned Thor into a buffoon, a bumbling buffoon. Now, they turned him into that because that's what sells. That's how people have come to like him. That's how they have come to love him. Him being stern and serious. There's no charisma there. The goofiness works better on his part. And I feel that, being a buffoon is what Thor does best. And Taika Waititi, I think his name is. Well, I think how his name's pronounced. I know who it is. He does a great job here. And in usual Marvel fashion, the bad guy is sort of powerful, equal to our hero. There is a setup for something coming, and I feel that kind of excited for what's next. Marvel has started treading into territory that I'm not familiar with, but it's stuff I would like to get familiar with, if that makes sense. That being said, this movie isn't the best of Phase 4 yet, but it's in the upper half. It's not as bad as Eternals or Black Widow, but it's not as good as Multiverse of Madness or No Way Home. So that being said, I would give this a solid B average. I use the rating system sometimes, but not too much. So, go see it, enjoy it, tell me what you think below, and, have fun. Now, what good would a Pop Daddy review be without me sampling something weird and crazy? So, let me go get it, and Okay, I'm back. So Pop Mama was at the store the other day and she saw this flavor. She's like, "Oh, you should try it. It's a normal flavor. It sounds kind of good. You might try it. People out there might like it." And also, funny thing, this flavor was also recommended by previous contest winner Emily. So, killing two birds with one stone here, and that is the Van Leeuwen honey cornbread with strawberry jam ice cream. This one seems very interesting. It seems like it's a good flavor as opposed to a novelty flavor. Can't wait to crack this baby open and see what's inside and how it tastes. So let's go. Dear Mouth, enjoy. Sincerely, Lid. That was nice of them. At least there's no bad words. There we go. Looks a little bit. It looks kind of like the pizza ice cream. I can see there's chunks and some jam swirl. So let's get this mouth party started. I'm getting a big spoonful here because I want to try this. So there we go. Down the hatch. Mmm. That's good. I would get down with that. I would definitely recommend it. Oh, there's the cornbread also. The cornbread just hit me. This is very good. Give it a shot. If you see it, pick it up, grab it. No contest this week because that wasn't the main focus. But I'll be back next week and hopefully I'll have another contest. And, be sure to leave your suggestions or, on the next page, send them in. I love to get requests. I love to do them for you. I love you guys. I'm glad I have you guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Peace.